Alcaraz is no stranger to going from clay to the grass. He has a 90% win percentage on grass for his career. So he might be one of the next like best grass court players ever. And you just went up against him and you had a pretty close match. It was like 6-4, 4-6, something like that.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
Can,
Yeah.
can you just describe the challenge of playing Carlos Alcaraz on grass?
Yeah. It was pretty crazy that day because I was actually a lucky loser. So I didn't find out that I was playing him until about 2 or 3 hours before the match. So I didn't have much prep on sort of how I'd like to play the match. But obviously with grass, like if you're serving well, it doesn't matter how good the opponent is. If you're hitting your spots, you're gonna get more free points than perhaps the other surfaces. Just the nature of the house, grass is faster and it skids off more. And it was his first match on the grass, after the French. So if there was ever a time I thought to play him and a surface to play him on, it was probably right then and there. And I just remember I kept holding my bowl, he kept holding his bowl, which kind of like settled the nerves a bit. I mean, it was a means. And yeah, I got broken in the first midway through it, and but was able to hold my own. I thought he was very good with moving on on the grass, despite the short time he'd spent on it. I just think his movement up there with the best guys in the world, obviously. And then anything that he has time on, he has that different power that the rest sort of don't have. I thought any time on the forehand he could really load up. He was very dangerous, but yeah, I mean, I won my fair share of points and was able to push the second set to a tiebreak, and yeah, just to play him was a cool experience. Because before that I'd only played Taylor Fritz, who was I think 3 or 4 at the time. I played him in Miami, but that was yeah, Carlos is my second top 10 player I've played.
And how does, I guess, two top 10 players, but how do their games differ? So like, in what different ways do they make you feel pressure when you're playing them?
Yeah, I've played a couple of guys now inside, 20, 30, 50, and I would say every guy has their own unique strengths. Like they don't, not all of the top 20 will blow you off the court with power, right? But there's guys that are lower ranked that hit the ball very, very hard as well. I would say with Carlos and Taylor, the two guys inside the top five that I've played, is their ability to be good under the crunch. I thought at big moments, both of these guys were, they make their first serves. They were just very disciplined at not giving any loose errors at big moments. And then, yeah, apart from that, like these two in particular, like their forehand speed is bigger than most of the guys that I'm facing at my ranking.
I saw Fritz. Do you see the clip of Fritz recently? I think it was like yesterday or the day before, talking about um on return games. Sometimes he just makes balls, like he just puts balls in, and then guys will just give him like a few mistakes, and he'll get the break there. Did you feel that when you played him?
For sure. I thought, I went out against Taylor, and for the first, I want to say 20 minutes, he barely missed a ball. Our level was so high initially, and I think just locking it down is will work sometimes. I chucked in a couple of loose errors, and he got the break right away, and when they serve well, like Taylor, obviously one of the best servers in the world, like that's the set gone, right? Like, it was tough.
Yeah, I think that's what he was
Y-
implying. He was saying that he would just like obviously take care of his serve big, and he gets a lot of free points, and rolls through service games, and then he'll just put balls in, and at some point, guys are gonna make mistakes on the return games.
yeah, for sure. And he's won a lot of matches from doing so. So yeah, I mean, if you got the luxury of being able to serve at constant 130s, then I guess that's something that he can do.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching
Would
this
you
clip. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.